Booker against George. Three-pointer, Markkanen. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. And here is Barbosa. Playing Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now, here's Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. Outside, George. Just 5 to shoot. Over Booker. Another miss by Utah. It's Beal on the wing. Defended by Sexton. Here's Barbosa. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Sexton, the pass to Kessler. Collins dishes to Sexton. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, it took him 4 attempts, but they've taken the lid off the basket. Maybe that'll get some momentum going.
John Collins was a force in his first few years, Stan, but hasn't seemed to match that level of success since that time. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about opportunity. And he went from being the number 2 guy on a team to being the 3rd, 4th, even at times 5th guy on the floor. So he's not getting as much opportunity. He doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now, and that was always where he could get a quickness advantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point. He's underrated.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. While we're in the quick break, let's show you the list of the hottest shooting rookies in the NBA this year. And you take a look at Barbosa. And, of course, Kyle Filipowski. He shows up in that same conversation.
Well, I think it's safe to say these two have made the adjustment to the brand of defense being played in the NBA. Their shooting percentages are just fantastic.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against the Kings.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
Here's Sexton. No good again that time.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
KD passes to Dunn. Now Barbosa for the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
George keeping those eyes alert.
Suns on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. Booker against George. The 3, Barbosa. Collins grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 7. Outside, George. Pass to Markkanen. Now, here's Collins. Inside, here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
At the elbow, it's Junior. Done outside. Fires for three. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Pass to Collins. George sets a screen for Collins. No good with the triple. Phoenix leading by 5. Barbosa with it. He's got 12. Back to Durant. 6 to shoot. Barbosa kicks to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And there's Barbosa. That's good on the assist by Booker. Barbosa's got 15.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And with this core of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Outside, Markkanen. Beal against Sexton. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Barbosa against Kessler. Barbosa's shot is off. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the three of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
George finds Markkanen. Shoots the 3. And Barbosa pulls it down. Barbosa's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin. Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
For Utah. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Filipowski. Collins comes in for Clarkson, and Georgia subbed in for Collier. Phoenix also making some changes. Junior's checked in for Nick Richards. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal, and it's done in for Bradley Beal. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
Johns, we really appreciate the update. We know how detailed you are. Thanks so much. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. And it's Kessler in at the 5 down low. That's the group right now for Utah. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Grayson Allen.
21, Tyus Jones.
And it's Jones with the ball for Phoenix. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
And we'll see if anything's different this year, because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Back to Sexton. Pass to Kessler. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from George. It's hauled in by the Suns. Barbosa's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Kessler passes to George. Sexton kicks to Markkanen. And Collins gets double-teamed. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Sinks the triple. Markkanen's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, Markkanen's one of the more efficient, high-volume three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Barbosa. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz trail by 21. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The Jazz shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. To the paint, here's Kessler. It's deflected. And now here comes Jones leading the break. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Booker dishes to Barbosa. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barbosa's got 27 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Markkanen. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again. Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan.
And seeding is obviously an important part of a title run. Shaq, in your 4 championship seasons, your teams were all. And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Utah Jazz. Thanks for joining us. Now let's...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, You can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
On the court for the Suns, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Barbosa in at the 5, roaming the paint.
A team player through and through. Get open, and Sexton will send the ball your way.
Outside Durant to the inside, and Junior throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Jazz trail by 21. And George kicks to Markkanen. Offline with his 3. The Suns shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Dunn finds Barbosa. Rebound, Utah. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. The open look here for Sexton. Nailed from three-point land. Sexton's got 11 points.
Well, there's the sleight of hand by Sexton. Launching quickly.
And for the Jazz, the last few seasons, Coach, have been a period of rebuilding.
Yeah, it has, Kevin. You know they acquired a lot of draft capital when they traded Gobert and Mitchell. And they've since drafted a lot of young talent and still have plenty of picks to work with. Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
A nice shot by Katie.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And they double up Markkanen. Sexton for 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And Sexton is a microwave scorer. And once he finds his rhythm, he's difficult to slow down.
Here's Barbosa. He's got 31. And the layup's good off the glass. Barbosa's got 33.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And there's Katie. That's good on the assist by Barbosa. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Right side, Collins. Off target from three-point range. Suns leading by 22. Pass to KD. Floats it up for Junior. Stolen by George. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside Collins. Markkanen. And Barbosa pulls it down. Barbosa's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. That one goes in. Barbosa's got 35 in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, that is why George is a first-round pick. He's adept at moving the ball. Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Utah's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Beal on the double team. Kessler with it. Now Beal defending. To the middle. And Kessler throws it down.
Yeah, really nice to see Markkanen keeping his head up and finding the open teammate.
Suns leading by 22. Dunn kicks to Durant. Kessler against Barbosa. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And a deep 3 from George. And Barbosa pulls it down.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
Here's George.
And here's that intense defensive look.
Pass to Sexton. On the wing, Markkanen. Wants to get it to Kessler and does. And here's George for three. And Barbosa pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Here's Beal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Beal's got his third bucket of the night. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks, Kevin?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Well, Phoenix shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. Barbosa's shot is off. And for the Jazz, they're shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter three. And they double up Markkanen. And it's George missing.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Beal's got 12.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Utah calls timeout. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Durant. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Allen's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Devin Booker. Markkanen a screen on Allen. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
O'Neal, no good. Utah shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And that one good from Clarkson.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
Pass to Barbosa. Three-pointer on the way. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Barbosa's gone 5 of 9 from deep, so some big numbers coming on his three ball. Allen kicks to Barbosa. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Barbosa's got 45 points.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And Jones over to help. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. Ball.
Substitution on the court.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Down low. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. We've got Collier. Filipowski's out there with Collins. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And there's the drive. And it's Collier missing. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Timeout called. The Suns. Some changes for Phoenix. Bol, he's checked in for Nick Richards. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Damian Lee. The Suns have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Barbosa up top, fires from deep. The rebound by Collier. Utah's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Clarkson outside. The Jazz with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And that one drops for him. Barbosa's got 47 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
And it's Jones with the ball for Phoenix. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
Jazz have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. George double teamed. Kessler passes to George. Markkanen kicks to Clarkson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Clarkson's got 18 points now here in the second half. At the elbow, it's Junior. Stolen by Kessler. Collins passes to Clarkson. Excellent D there from Allen. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. The 3. And they recover it. Jones finds Barbosa. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Utah's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. The shot by George, no good.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Bobbed up there for Collins, and Bull sends it back. Barbosa dishes to O'Neal. 9 feet out, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. There has been, Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works?
Right.
Kevin, they're bigger, stronger, faster, but everyone builds on the players who came before them, and the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation for them.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
George passes to Kessler. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Barbosa against Kessler. Back to Morris. Trying his luck from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Kessler. And Bull pulls it down. Suns on offense. They're on a 16-5 run here. Driving to the basket. And there's Barbosa. That's good on the assist by Allen.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
George double teamed. Markkanen kicks to Collins. And it's off from 3-point range. The Suns shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Barbosa. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Utah shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. George double teamed. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Yeah, some guys want to avoid the corners, but Markkanen looks totally comfortable down there.
Morris passes to Barbosa. Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Let's get some news on Nick Richards. David, what's the update?
Hey guys, I got an update from the Suns' head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. The team was just starting to settle into its rotations. Now, next man up. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Phoenix.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Junior.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And Collins gets double-teamed. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, you can't forget that Markkanen is an accomplished dunker.
And Morris has got the ball. Ball here for the Suns. Pass to Barbosa. The tray. Utah with the rebound. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Morris outside. Pass to Barbosa. No good. So it's the Suns winning easily here. And tonight, not just a regular season.
For MP to have a game like that in his rookie year, that's a special accomplishment. He can already score with the best of them.
Yeah, MP.
You have been playing well as a starter.
Yeah, and we are confident it is the right move for the long-term health of the team. But
not everyone is as thrilled as we are with the new lineup.
I'm sure you can figure out who he's talking about.
I mean, if I were him, I'd be unhappy too. But like you said, there's no place for hurt feelings, and this is a grown man's league.
Yes, of course. But we would like you to make a special effort to get him more involved in the offense when you're on the floor with him.
We've talked a lot about using your gravity to get everyone involved. We just want to make sure that he's one of those people.
Look, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time, but I don't understand what the problem is. We're winning games.
Okay,
Isn't that what's most important?
We're winning games now, in the regular season. But we're going to need him down the line, not just in the playoffs, but in the years to come. And if he feels like his talents are being wasted, he's going to want out. we could lose him.
And it's throwing off chemistry in the locker room.
I get that. But what's more important to him? Winning games or usage rate?
It's not that simple, MP. Everyone's got an ego, right? And quite frankly, he earned his.
He has done a lot for this organization, and we are just trying to do right by him. How would you feel if the tables were turned?
Look, I'll do what I can, but at the end of the day, he's his own man and he can make his own decisions.
We understand that. But we have some reasonable requests that we think you're going to be okay with.
All right, look, I'll give him my best shot, but he has to hold up his end of the bargain. I can't put the ball in the basket for him, too.
All we ask is that you try. It's in the best interest of the organization, MP.
We need you to be a team player.
See ya, MP.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Yo, MP, how did meeting go today?
Yo, it was okay. They said that they want me to try to keep the peace.
Keep the peace?
Yeah.
Like how?
They said that they need everyone to win championships, so I should try to create more open looks.
Open looks? For the guy who can't adjust to his new role on the team, and who's running around blaming everybody but himself.
Yeah, I guess they worried about losing him in the offseason.
No, losing him. They should be worried about losing you, man.
Why? I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but you can't let that... Okay, look, as good as he is...
He's a legend, Patrick.
And so are you.
A legend, bro.
And so are...
Look, I hear what you're saying, Pete, but it's not that simple, man.
Look, man, I'm just...